Hi everybody, John from Rohrbachs. Not John Rohrbach, but I will explain that to you later. As promised, we are starting a series here about Rohrbachs. We appreciate all of you signing up for our VIP list, and we'll be getting some more information out to you. I also wanted to thank everyone for the questions that you submitted. We will certainly be trying to get to all of those questions, and we will be doing that probably in future series or by e-blast that you'll be getting shortly. But I guess today I wanted to tell you a little bit about the history of Rohrbachs. I had started out actually my career after college with Kodak, and I was fortunate enough to get assigned to territory out in California. I lived in Southern California, and my first trip to San Francisco, I had the occasion to visit the Anchorstein Brewery, and that was my very first craft flavorful beer. And I'm telling you, to this day, it's one of my favorites, and it certainly planted the seed to things to come in the future. The very first brew pub I was in, strangely enough, was not in California, even though there's lots of them out there now. I was there actually in the early 80s. I'm showing my age a little bit. But the first pub I was ever in was when I was transferred to New York. It was a Manhattan Brewery, which was a great pub just kind of south of the village. Great beers, great food, and I'm telling you, it was one of my favorite places in the city. What really solidified the plan and the idea for doing Rohrbachs was my next assignment with Kodak, which was in Germany. And the German beers, as most of you know, are some of the best in the world. And when I moved back to the States, I couldn't really get those quality beers, and I didn't live in New York anymore. I came back to Rochester. And that was really kind of when we decided that this is something that we wanted to do. Back to the Germany piece, I did want to mention to you and explain to many people that have that question, well, if Rohrbachs is not my surname, where did the name come from? Well, the name actually came from a little town that I lived in outside of Heidelberg in Rohrbach, Germany. Still a great little town. I still have many friends that live there. They love to get all the material with all the merchandise with Rohrbachs on it that really say Rohrbach Brewing Company for all those folks that still live in Rohrbach, Germany. Our very first location, as some of you probably remember, was in the German House. We were very fortunate to get that. The South Wedge was a great neighborhood. We had 10 great years there. It was a very warm and comfortable pub. That was back in '92. And just a few years later, in 1995, we opened our Buffalo Road location. I still call it our new location, even though it's been well over 10 years now. We are continuing to expand. As you know, we unfortunately closed the downtown location, but are real happy here at Buffalo Road. And we have recently relocated the brewery to our new site on Railroad Street, right by the public market in Rochester. That's been a great site for us, and it is open for tours and tastings, growlers, and we get lots of Rohrbach fans stopping in to kind of experience that Rohrbach experience. So that's where we stand today. We continue to want to service our customers and grow and do some exciting things. We, as you know, are doing the Flower City Brewers Fest, and we'll explain that a little bit later also. But in the meantime, I want you to hopefully get an opportunity to stop in and have a Rohrbach beer. Until then, Prost.